And we've got a skeleton crew tonight. George's still out. Bobby's not feeling well. And Mark's not really part of the show. So,
Yeah.
Is Mark part of the human race? I have to question that once in a while.
yeah.
After that little deal today, I'm not sure, Jim.
I don't even know.
Did
I
he-
think maybe trades.
I kind of have to question because he's okay with raping a dog, just don't show the picture.
Wait, hold up, what? I gotta question that.
Shit.
Yeah, no, his little life today was kind of cool.
I totally missed that. I'm going to have to go back and watch it.
Well, he did a countdown to the alert system test.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was neat. It almost made him shit himself when it went off.
Hey, what? We're not shitting selves today.
So how you feeling,
Right.
Jim?
Feel good. Yep, didn't have to do nothing today, so that's even better.
Nice. How you doing, JT?
Oh, I don't know. Probably on the verge of something, but I am thinking of ancient Rome.
Thank you. I watched Pompeii today, so
Okay.
I got my quota in. Yeah.
Ain't just freaking grace with that.
Other than that, it's Vikings. You know, same old. Murder,
Regular shit.
kill.
So how you
What
doing,
about you, Butter?
Butter?
His king test tube. I'm feeling with my hands today, there, Chuck.
That's a good place to
Oh, I've
start.
never heard that before.
How are you feeling there, sir?
We already asked him.
I was talking about you.
Oh,
He's
me?
asking
Yes.
you,
I'm fine.
not what I heard.
Ah,
Right? That's not what I heard.
Well,
George-
being fucked up, insecure, neurotic, and emotionally unstable. Well, that kind of sums it up.
yeah.
Oh,
That's
Chuck,
the-
that is fun. Okay, I stand corrected.
Hey.
At least he wasn't foobar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
So tonight we've got, for participants, we got Buttadad, Ed Barkley, George Jennings, Hitman, JT Von Vase, Misfit Steve, hey Steve, Troy V, and Wicked Vapor. I didn't say
Nobody
anything.
King
Drag
test
one
tube
in.
too.
Yeah.
Well,
So
that goes without saying.
what do you
And now
think?
Hippie comes in.
Hey, wait,
Yeah,
it's here.
cool. So Dylan, what have you been vaping on today?
Basic shit. Just the pulse. Got to fill it up earlier today, but that's just about it. We'll pass that over to Jim.
Same old. I got the Blaze on top of the Tech 21. I've got the Cthulhu AIO box. And I got the drop on the guava. And
Also
they
from my
all
lost-
get the same juice in it. JT,
Oh, wow. What a
yeah,
way.
that's you.
Oh, that's me. Yes. No, let's see. We'll do it this way. We've got the humble fried banana going on in the Aspire, what is it, free link on the top side, top drop on top. And the Aegis is also running that. And the new one for this week is the Humble Crumble Blueberry Graham Cracker, and I'm running it in the bulk. Yes, I'm still working on sweet longs, so I'll let you know if there's anything new going on. What are you vaping there, Dylan?
I already went, but I got also Chuck to throw on my Lost vape.
Las
We're double
Vegas.
checking. Yeah, the Lost Vape.
Thinking of George.
There you go, Lost Vape.
So these are the two I'm vaping on: the Lost
Lost
Vape 1 and
Vape.
2, and the Pulse.
What do you got there, dear precious leader?
I got the Siri. I got this when I bought something from Mark. He put this in the package. And what I'm vaping on is strawberry lemonade and I've also got the Profile Unity on, that's Dovpo. I got to find my Lost Fate mod. But inside of that is Cedro, whatever that means. It's another kind of lemon flavor.
No Godzilla today?
Not today, no. I'm out.
Ooh.
Gonna have to order some more.
Ooh.
Oh man. Oh, where did I put that?
Your iPhone is your iPhone doesn't love you there, father.
Well, if you can set his Siri off, order like 10 dildos or something.
No, order a butt plug.
Siri, find me porn. Anyway. Hi, Russell. How you doing, man?
Can't hear.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
Oh
I
man,
forgot
here we
to
go.
lock the room.
Ah man, somebody boot. Somebody boot.
Interesting.
Right?
I have that power.
Well, those are our guest speakers tonight.
Glad they could make it. Didn't have so much time
Yeah.
to talk, but maybe
Yeah.
next time they'll be able to get to stay longer. Who knows?
I wonder how they find these rooms.
I don't know. They probably come across the channel or something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, wait, isn't your website linked in the description?
Yeah,
That's why.
that's probably it. So Starbucks in downtown San Francisco is closing 7 locations in the downtown area.
For Texas?
Do what?
For Texas?
No, San Francisco. The San
Oh.
Francisco that's in California.
Kill.
Starbucks is for the rich white women.
They won't say why they closed. There's a really good chance it's because they've got rules against asking homeless people not to come in and use their restroom.
Well, they were going to go out of their way not to say that it was because of theft or anything like that, but you know, that's,
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I mean, that's what. I'm sorry, JT, go ahead.
I was going to say, you just can't cast a bad light on these people. You know,
No.
criminal people too.
Well, I mean,
No,
that's
this
why
is
they
true.
redesigned the Starbucks by me, and they took out the bathroom.
Are you jealous?
No,
That sounded like you were jealous, Dylan.
hell no. I used to drink Starbucks like every single day, but I'm like, you know what? No, I'd rather just stick with Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donut, man. Look at you,
Damn.
Mr. Japan. I go to Cumberland Park, pay $1.20 and get a coffee.
It's either that or travel all the way to New Jersey or someplace with a Wawa and go get $1 cup of coffee from there.
Ow. Ow. I think
And-
something snapped.
And my father's got a point. Homeless people do not pick up their seat when they go to the bathroom.
Sounds like you've got experience with this, Dylan.
No, I don't.
Is there something you need to tell us?
No, sir. Don't know.
Oh, man.
I couldn't imagine being, working at a place like that, minimum wage, and you got to clean up after all them people. No.
It could be worse. You could be in Houston and bitch about your fries and get shot at.
I mean,
That's a pissed off fry cook.
but then again, I found out at my job, the people who do the parts at my job, like who sell the parts, all of them are on strike.
Okay. So
Yeah.
do you have to sell the parts yourself or what?
I don't know, but every single person that works in the service department that's part of the parts section, they're all on strike. So
They might be UAW.
They are.
So even though they had me still working upstairs, making the appointments, you know,
You're
they
not
still-
UAW.
right. Which is why now they're on strike.
I'm damn
And it
glad I
was-
got when I did. It took 7 weeks to get it when they weren't on strike.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, then again, you got these customers that you know get the car service at my dealership. They sit there and say, "Oh, well, my truck's been there since January. My truck's been there since December of 2022.
Oh my gosh.
I need an update." You know, they said they had to order a part. They never called me or anything. You know, and they claim that they get frustrated, and you know, that's it.
Yeah.
And Hippie, you shut your mouth.
Oh,
He's
you're not
right.
right.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, that's what you call line jumpers, man.
That's right.
Yep.
You're not wrong. And
Uh.
Troy, do not make me get on no assembly line there, sir. I do my work fantastic.
Dylan, you still running into brick walls or something, man?
No,
That spot seems to stick out a little bit more there, friend.
that's because I do like this.
Oh.
And while I'm sleeping too,
That doesn't do you any good.
it don't.
It didn't work for Ava Gardner. Why would it work for you?
Yeah.
Shit.
He's got bigger tits.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Jim,
Maybe it would work.
as my father says, it's from him beating me.
Didn't he have to get you a coffee, Dave?
Bite your tongue. No, I'm on the show. No.
That doesn't relieve you from coffee duty.
That's right.
Yes, it does. I made him coffee this morning. Ha.
You're overridden.
But that was hours ago. This is now night. You better make coffee.
After the show, I got him.
There's a doctor in England who says that the 95% safer findings in their science department should never have been relayed to civilians.
Why would that be?
He said he thinks that's making kids want to vape. No. Kids want to.
You tell them you can't. You're making such a big deal of it. You can't have this. You can't have this.
Yep.
It's all over the news. Of course they're going to do it. If you tell them they can't drink bleach, they're going to drink bleach.
Yeah.
Anybody who's the age of 29 and younger are still gonna do it because of the simple fact it's the flavoring. Like Jim said, you sit there and tell them they can't do it. It's just gonna sit there and make them want to do it even more, no matter
isn't
how
that
many
what-
times.
But isn't that what you said when you were eating Tide Pods?
I was not eating Tide Pods, sir. I'm not one of those degenerates that eat it. But yeah, you know, as I was saying, you know, no matter how many times you sit there and tell them no, you can't do it, they're still gonna sit there and go ahead, buy a Juul, buy something like this, buy one of
Like,
these, buy the disposables, and they're still gonna vape it.
You're not supposed to drink. We drank when I was in school. You do
Right?
it.
Mm-hmm.
Because
That's the main reason we did it.
yeah. I'm not supposed to. I'm going to do it.
Yep.
No better than the grown-up.
So this
You know,
doctor,
hippie?
this doctor treats children with lung conditions, and he claimed that vaping can be very bad for you, even though he never once said any of these ailments came across his desk.
So is he talking about secondhand vaping?
No,
Oh,
no.
And Chuck, that's the thing. Majority of the people like him don't realize vaping is 95% a lot better
Well, he said
than sticking a cigarette to your mouth.
that's what he's saying. We should have never told people that. He knows that.
It's Cuomo's, yes, I know it works, but so what?
oh, what? Yep.
Yeah. Is vaping better than smoking? Technically, yes. But so what?
At least with vaping, we know what we're sticking in our body.
I don't need a doctor to give me any reports I know what it did for me. I know inside of 2 weeks, I lost my wheeze. I could lay flat. I don't cough in the mornings. I don't cough in the evenings. Yeah, no, I know what it did for me. I don't need a doctor to tell me yay, nay.
Right.
I know it's something in my lung. Anytime you breathe something other than oxygen and air, it's bad. You know
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
But go to New York, go to LA on a smog day, you know?
Yeah.
It's worse than that.
Same,
NorCal,
RD,
that-
no.
I mean, NorCal, I kind of agree because that was also me at one point. I was an idiot and I did it.
Well, most of the public still thinks it's as bad as smoking.
Right.
Yeah,
That's-
but they're still under the fallacy that secondhand smoke actually does something to somebody else.
Yeah.
That's
But
a fallacy.
Just go for it because of the smell. My
Yeah.
clothes stink. I don't burn. I ain't got burn holes in my jacket. You know, just for that alone, vaping's worth it.
Yeah.
No, what happened to vaping was they brought in the contests and they brought in the cloud chuckers, and that was the first thing that people saw. Oh, it's scary. It looks like smoking.
But that's why, honestly, that's why I didn't start vaping sooner than I did. Because up here in Maine, we used to call you a vape fat. I'm sorry, YouTube. I don't mean it derogatory, but it was associated with that. You know,
Right.
the clackers and the tricksters and the hipsters and all that. So no self-respecting man's gonna want to be seen sticking a vape in his face. And then because I came across Mark and Mike and all them, and I said, okay, well, if these idiots can do it, that's pretty much my class of people. So now I haven't looked back. Personally, like I said, I don't need anybody's approval. I know what it did for me, and I enjoy it. And screw them.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, and there's a new study. What country's doing this? They say they're doing a study on long-term effects of vaping because it's been out long enough that they can find people who've been vaping long enough to do it. They're planning on taking 18 months to do the study, but what they're trying to do, they're looking at cardiovascular effects. But the way these studies are done, a lot of times you can have those effects left over from smoking, and they'll count it as vaping.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. Once you clear your lungs up, the damage you did do now becomes prevalent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Yeah, NorCal, that's about right. I was 40 years a smoker. And
Yeah.
my doctor knows I vape, and he's just surprised. And when he tells you to take a big, deep breath, he's got to stand there a while now compared to when I first started seeing him 20 years ago.
yeah, they don't find any wheezing or any hissing or anything in my lungs.
They did with mine.
I haven't had pneumonia since I quit vaping. I mean, quit smoking.
Yeah.
I used to get pneumonia on a regular.
Yeah.
And they're also coming out again that they're going to be putting nicotine inside of dementia medicine
Ooh.
because it helps them.
Yep.
And my father just said his pulmonologist told him to start vaping and not smoking.
We're
Yeah.
working on that. I mean, you can lead a horse to water, but if they don't want to drink, they're not going to drink. I'm not saying it's Dave's fault or anything. It's a transition, and he's trying.
Yeah, no, I personally, even if it's only 50% safer is still safer.
Yes.
Right.
What I like is walking down the street on the sidewalk, you can still get hit by a car, but it's way safer than walking down the center of the street.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, Jim, I gotta agree with you. Either way, if you're walking in the middle of the street like a dumbass, excuse my language, or you're walking on the sidewalk, you're still gonna get hit regardless. Either way, regardless of what it is, you still got that chance.
But I still hold to it. I know what it did for me, and I'll sing its praises all day long. Right
Yeah.
or wrong, I know what it did. And like NorCal says, JT, we've all been there. The doctor looks at your x-rays and listens to your lungs and they go, wow, you smoked for 38 years?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's
Pet man, you are a quitter.
Damn
We don't like quitters here. Quitters
it,
never
Hitman.
win.
Quit
Damn,
that.
NorCal.
We don't like quitters here.
Well,
Missed.
Who's
so-
looking at a new Kylan there, hippie?
Mr. Wilson,
I have no idea who Mr. Wilson is.
why don't you mind your own business?
You love me there, Chuck.
Well, so we had a they impeached Ken Paxton in the
Right,
Texas House. Now the guy who led the charge to do that, his days are numbered.
Yes.
as far as being a public service. He's let me see, any way that Paxton can hurt him, he's going to, because he's not a nice guy.
Well, what's coming in the election cycle now? So just grab your popcorn, get a drink, sit back, and enjoy the shit show. Because
Yeah.
I mean, what? Just this week alone, we lost. Well, 2 weeks now. We lost Feinstein, Pelosi, McCarthy. Yeah.
Biden's getting sued.
Let's see. So what was it?
Oh, look at that. Dylan's got his onesies on again.
Shut your mouth.
Oh, I don't think Pelosi passed. She was just removed, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they just,
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we can't be that lucky, but
No.
in my heart goods headline where they cleaned out her office.
I mean,
Well, they act
Oh,
like
but-
they're done cleaning it, man. There's got to be like 30 years worth of scum in there.
Hey, Mr. Marquez, I haven't seen
damn,
you. in-
Stevie. Gotta put me out like
Stevie!
that?
By the way, anybody who wants to order e-liquid from Stevie, you can find a link at the bottom of my website, rawchuck.com, unless you already know how to his address for the group, his group.
Oh, Chuck, are you going to register with Justin Trudeau, your website?
No, why?
Huh? Every website has to register with the Canadian government for them to be seen in Canada.
Damn.
I doubt that we have anybody watching from Canada. That's some fucked up shit. Trudeau, man, he's as bad as his dad or worse.
Dictators will dick.
Oh, and Chuck, like I mentioned you before show, there's a special birthday out there.
Right.
Mr. Adrian Mole. Big happy birthday to you, sir.
Is he here?
Was one of the first people to comment before the show.
Oh, cool. Happy birthday, Adrian Mole.
Happy birthday.
Going on there, Stevie.
Birthday to you. No, I'm not even going to try.
I ain't gonna try either,
Yeah, that's actually copyrighted.
right? I think Paul McCartney gets money for that.
No, not
No,
Paul
he
McCartney.
does.
Well, somebody does. Somebody does. I
Dylan,
can't remember exactly
stop.
who it is.
Dylan, stop.
You
Slow
don't-
down. Back away. Let the adults talk.
If it's a
Don't come at
name
me
you
like
would
that.
know, I would know it too. So,
I thought Paul McCartney got paid for it.
no.
No. Paul McCartney talks to gray squirrels. What's wrong with you?
My father says, "Damn, you should feel lucky. That's more than I got." Damn.
The guy who founded one of the FTX founders what do they call those now? It's not
have no
Bitcoin.
idea.
I mean the category.
e-commerce.
Crypto coin.
Yeah,
Crypto.
that thing.
Yeah, Sam Bankman-Fried's trial is about to start. That was, oh man, they planned on it being a scam. I think he did before he even started it.
What about his girlfriend? Her dad is some big to do in finance up there on the hill, and I don't remember what it was. But you notice she's out of the picture now.
Oh shit!
And Sam Bankman-Fried's brother was trying to buy an island for the apocalypse.
Oh man, those people.
I'm sure that's the big selling point of islands these days. Come to our anti-apocalypse island. You'll be safe.
Oh man.
Damn.
Yeah. What does?
As Chuck says
Okay.
before, if you haven't ordered your Stevie Marquez juice, go do it now. Link in his website right now.
It's on the bottom of the page with links
Yes, sir.
to friends.
Right there at the bottom.
Okay, so far he's pleaded not guilty, but that just means that he's going to go to trial
We're,
on
as I'm trying to sit here and read this right now.
7 charges.
The politician ever not guilty.
Yeah, he's even worse than a politician, it looks like, because he got caught. So,
As Hippie says, Terry dyed his hair.
Sorry, I thought you reverted back to your politician that got impeached.
oh, that one. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. No, my mind is not there.
I understand.
Hey, Rico.
Rico.
Paris.
Suave.
Stevie, don't blow me a kiss again. I'll love it too much.
And here comes a barnstormer. Come on. I see why some people have their links open before they start streaming.
Yeah. What's going on there, Rico?
Judge rules Donald Trump defrauded banks, Dianne Feinstein dies, and more of the week's top stories. I don't know.
How do you defraud somebody when nobody's coming forward saying I was defrauded? I mean, the banks, the investors all made money. His loans are paid.
Yep.
Some paid early.
And we all know that he borrowed against overvalued products or holdings.
But that's not up to Trump to value his property. That's up to the bank, the lender, to do their own due diligence and lend you up to what they say it's worth.
Yep.
But nobody came forward and said that.
No, just this one judge. Oh, and they quieted him. They squelched him.
All right, who's got the feedback loop going?
That's King Test Tube.
That may be me. So I told Chuck I was pulling double duty.
Well, don't do it again.
Yeah.
How dare you tell King Test Tube what to do? Only Chuck can.
Bullshit. Yeah. Yeah, this judge, okay, they put a gag order on him too. I can't remember what he did to deserve that, but they were waiting for him.
Trump. That's what he did to deserve it.
He made a statement. There was a picture of Chuck Schumer with one of the law clerks of that judge, and Trump made some joke about it.
Yeah.
But, hey, he's attacking them.
Right.
Yep. And yeah, besides, we did know, I mean, it was common knowledge that he did his business that way. If he was afraid of anybody, he wouldn't have done that. If it was, I don't know. But yeah.
Now, I'm not going to, he didn't steal a contractor or two, but then again, man, I mean, that's what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them are the people be suing him, not a judge saying, hey, you defrauded everybody when, no, I just don't get it.
Yeah.
No, these people up there, they're showing that they were not in the brightest sector section of the classroom.
That's a good question, Chuck. I don't know if you see. If you
I
see
didn't.
chat.
I gotta pull it up again.
NorCal wants to know if you could say disbar.
It
Shit.
probably should have been done a long time ago, but they got so many rules in each state.
A Democrat judge that donated to Biden's campaign. So now he'll
Look at something, but
Yeah.
That's just lawfare.
you're not wrong.
Yeah,
They're
they live
working-
by. They live
working-
by. I'm
the
sorry.
normal human being that's got 2 brain cells or more will look at this and see it for what it is. And that's what's winning the hearts and minds of people now.
Mhm.
You don't have to like the man. I really don't encourage you to like the man. I just encourage you to see what's going on and vote for the lesser of the 2 evils.
Mhm.
That's no longer the lesser of 2 evil. It's completely evil.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, because what happens here, it's going to affect the world.
Well, that's it.
Playing it off like it's some just, run of the mill everyday election,
And I'm convinced if Trump doesn't win this next election, we'll never have another election.
Probably not.
Nowhere
We
in the
definitely
world.
won't. We definitely won't.
Well, fucking, what's the president of Ukraine?
I don't even know.
Zelensky.
Zelensky has decided there aren't going to be any elections this year.
But that's
He
what
did
I'm
that a few
saying.
months ago.
We don't get Trump back in to fix things. It's going to get to the point we're not even going to have a United States of America. We won't have a constitution. We won't. It will be a dictatorship through and
Mhm.
through.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just which one they sold it out to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is true, what my father just put. He said, I forgot what parts, but they said that judge dismissed 80% of the case.
Oh yeah. The second admit that, oh well, maybe I valued it at residential and not commercial. As soon as that talk started, 85% of the case was gone. In
Yeah,
fact,
well, most of it was a statute of limitations.
that too, yeah.
Also, Rumble is not going to bow down to the UK government as far as what is it?
Blocking
Free speech.
Russell Brand.
Yeah, mostly Russell Brand, but there's other people too. But he's the one with 6, or he's got on Rumble. He's got 1.5 million followers, and on YouTube, he still edits the stuff down and plays it on YouTube. Also, he's got over 6.5 million followers on YouTube.
Yeah, I know it. I was getting ready to send off a letter to Bongino. He only had 100,000 watching today at 10 o'clock. Poor fella.
Yeah. Well, I kind of relate to Russell Brand on some level. I mean, all us bipolars do.
Hell, I thought it was the blackbird at the beginning of the show where it farts.
Oh, yeah.
So this is a random question my father asked. He said, do you know what Zelensky did before he becoming president?
Very bad actor and comedian.
And the answer to that was he was a comedian and played the piano with his dick.
Dude, he had a stunt double do that for him.
That's what my father just said. I'm staying quiet with that.
I'm starting to get uncomfortable, man. This show's taking a bad turn real quick.
Hey, listen, I thought I was like Mark talking about chewing your dick.
Well, Happy Hippie's saying Zelensky made his country a one-party country and is not having an election.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
The party.
I don't doubt.
Exactly what we're going to do here.
Yep. And these, yeah, Troy says it was a stunt dick.
Yes.
NorCal dick in a box.
Yeah. Too much stunt dick.
Oh, yes, the old days.
Chuck, you're still sharing screen, sir.
Oh, man. Yeah, it was.
Shit. Because Rico just commented, what's on the screen?
I thought he had something on his screen, and I was going to tell him to clean your damn screen, you know?
Yeah, damn, Chuck.
Oh, shit. Here's some good news, maybe. I don't know enough about the story to know if it's actual good news or what. But they charged a man in the murder of Tupac Shakur.
Yeah.
Yeah, after 27 years.
Yep.
And they had to put it on hold for some reason. I didn't catch the story on that.
Yeah, there's still those people that say Tupac is still alive.
He was running his mouth on podcast, and yeah. But I think he's related to Jaden Pink and whatever.
Jada Pinkett
Whatever.
Smith,
The one with no hair that.
or at
Yep.
least,
Well,
oh, yeah.
Oh, you mean the woman
Jada
that
Pinkett
made her husband smack the shit out of Chris Rock?
Yeah. But yeah, no, after 27 years, they finally got him. But they did, what everybody knows. It wasn't record label after record label. It wasn't artist after artist. It was a gang here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got to get that street cred.
I mean,
Well, no, apparently, the way I understood the story was the gang that they ran with, there was a bounty on their chains and medallion. So one of their crew was jumped and they took his chain and all that. And both these two gangs were in Las Vegas for a fight, a big event. And the guy that got jumped looked over and said, "That's the guy that did it." So they gave that guy a beat down, and then 2 hours later, there's a drive-by, bang, bang, you're dead.
Yeah, but what does that do with the Biggie trial?
right.
I don't know.
All that. This was way out of my genre. I didn't even know who
Yeah.
Tupac was. back then.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, listen. All I can say is Staten Island produced the Wu-Tang Clan. That's all I can really say.
Okay. But the guy they got, I believe he was the shot caller. He's not the guy who actually pulled the trigger.
I don't know. I just think it's funny after all these years, but what are they trying to distract you from if they're going after stuff like that now?
Yeah.
Especially
I mean,
going
look at
after
it this
someone named Toothpick.
But look at it this way: they waited 25 years for the Tupac stuff. But yet, what happened when they killed Pop when those people killed Pop Smoke, Nipsey Hussle, XXS Tentacion, and the other one, I can't think of his name. They all caught those guys who killed all those rappers recently from 2019 to now.
Needed to be killed.
That's fucked up. But they cut all those guys right. And P&B Rock. I just remembered. But they cut all those guys right then and there. But they waited 25 to 26 years to finally say something about the Tupac stuff.
They didn't have enough evidence before, actually.
Yeah, they caught him because he was running his mouth on somebody's podcast.
Mm-hmm.
He thought he was safe after all these years, and he was just running his mouth.
Yep. There's no
but just remember, in 100 years, nobody's going to give a shit.
Yeah. You know what? I really don't care now.
What did this do to the conversation? First, you're talking about dicks, Dylan. Then you take us on some space odyssey.
Now,
I mean, listen, if we're talking about music-wise, this is kind of my topic.
So, I get it. I get you guys upset about Tupac. I don't know,
Hell, even Rico said he don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been too long. It's too bad they didn't have shit on him back then.
Anybody lost another jet lately?
Nope, China's still working on the one we gave them.
Yeah, I still think that was a Chinese recall.
Yeah.
Shut your mouth, father.
Yes, Dave, you are correct. And doesn't he have to get you a cup of coffee now or something?
Nope.
Okay, I'll go ahead and mute you. You don't want to hear how Dylan makes coffee, so.
Hey now, don't do that. as I'm right back.
All
I
right.
agree. Gangbangers ought to be allowed to kill each other. If they hurt an innocent, instant death penalty. Other than that, fair game.
Yeah.
We'll even let you write your ammo off on your taxes.
Yeah.
Then where was that? Baltimore, where they had to give them a part of the city so they could tear it up and stuff.
That could be. That sounds like something Baltimore would do.
Oh.
When their Chamber of Commerce says, not if, when you get mugged, do exactly as they say.
And remember, leave those doors unlocked on your car.
Yeah. Can I sit in next week instead of Dylan? Yeah, maybe. Dave, maybe. Okay.
Oh, bite your tongue. I'm still here, sir.
I know, but you're barely here. Looks like I'm
You
frozen.
didn't go in there with what Rico said. Said it sounds Catholic. I ain't touching that one.
Speaking of the Catholics, I guess the Pope's at it again. He's allowing a lot more than that. Yeah.
Gotta love them Jesuits.
Also, I'm going to try to make this part quick because nobody really cares. Raspberry Pi 5 is much faster than the 4. And it's so much faster that it's going to need active cooling.
Who's
And
throwing pie?
Raspberry Pi.
Yeah.
It's a
That's on the
No,
It's
I
a
thought you was
computer.
talking about the group out of the late '60s.
nah.
what's pie?
Raspberry
It's,
Pi.
I'm thinking it is.
It's just a little computer.
Okay, I'm thinking of pie.
Yeah.
You know, it is.
That's the selling point. Sounds like Pi, people will buy it. But yeah, it barely costs any more than the Raspberry Pi 4, and it's a major upgrade. So,
Chuck, Rico just said close the Pornhub tab.
the Pornhub tab.
You know he uses YouPorn.
Yeah. I'm going to start a channel on Oily Fans.
Oily fans.
Oily Fans, yeah.
No, start it on Omegle.
Omegle?
That way Mark can come on.
Am I the only one that looks at him with that hoodie up thinking uncircumcised dick?
Yeah.
Hey, Jim, if you guys say something like that, let me know.
Why ruin all the fun?
Uh-huh.
It's okay, Dylan. We knew you were getting ready to try to take a drag off your back, man.
That's why. You fucking randomly caught me with it when I did it.
Oh, as far as I can remember, a Raspberry Pi 4 costs down around 100, maybe 150. But I thought they were really cheap. That's why people are buying them instead of computers so they can have an entertainment center in their living room. But yeah. Close the Pornhub tab. You wish. It's not supposed to be playing that music now.
The 90s Pornhub channel.
No, that's just a link. That's not a tab. I'll make sure all my links are PG rated. Okay, they're good. 250. Yeah, it's not much. Anyway. So, yeah, Zelensky. I think
needs to die. Oh, sorry.
I don't know, man, but I can see why now. I can see why they want our public to care about Ukraine so much so they can start doing that shit here.
Oh yeah, that and it's their money mule. I mean,
Yeah.
you'll never know the number, but I'd like to know the number of dollars that have come through Ukraine.
JT, you might want to re-chat with the one my father
I'm
tagged you.
sorry. I'm sorry, Dave. You should beat him more often.
Yeah, you try to beat me, you get the chair. No, sir, don't do that.
Oh, we're taking up collection so we can get him a cattle prod. Screw the taser. We want some real juice.
Yeah.
After
Dylan,
that,
you didn't stick the coffee in the microwave first?
well, no, because thing is, normally that with the carafe that we have, because we have the Ninja that does iced coffee, hot coffee, espressos, and mixed tea. Normally, that carafe keeps the coffee warm for X amount of days or whatever. So I didn't realize that coffee was going to be cold by the end of the day.
Mm.
I thought it was still going to be warm.
Yeah,
So-
I think Dave's going to have to replace you now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. He's got to find another son.
Oh, hey, Vinny.
He's not
Fuck.
talking to you.
Hey, Vinny, man, I've tried to save this story until you got here about the Raspberry Pi 5s being a lot faster than the 4s and costing just barely more.
Now I want pie.
What kind of pie, Jim? I can split a pie with you.
You're not.
Apple pie, cherry pie, blueberry pie.
Dylan, stop. You're ruining the pies for me.
I mean, a good apple pie sounds good. Only pie I'm staying away from is pumpkin pie.
That's one you've never had. Bird pie.
Shit.
Yeah. I remember I used to work for Blockbuster where about the time Viacom bought them. I worked in a print center. They had mainframes, 2 big mainframes to do the minute task of printing these things. And they had a regular PC controlling both of them. And you could do each with a Raspberry Pi now and just stick it on the machine.
So it's the mainframe where they put the new release poster.
Oh man. Wow.
Thank you. I need that, JT.
You're welcome. I wanted everybody to get their daily dosage of thinking about ancient Rome.
Shit.
Really? That surprises me. It seems like you could do it with a pie. Oh yeah. Get an Ubuntu virtual machine on your PC because you're not used to running Windows. Oh my goodness. So, hey, did y'all get a lot of rain recently, Dylan?
I believe. When was it? I think it was last Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. There was a lot of rain, and
They were saying parts of
some
New
parts
York's
of
flooded.
I think even some parts of this past Saturday there was rain too. But that was just about it.
Yeah. I was hearing that some parts of New York had flooded.
Yeah.
Yes, I saw. They showed a bus going down the road, water coming up inside of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had to put New York in a state of emergency and put it in shutdown because of all the floodings.
Yeah.
Manhattan,
Well, it's nice.
Brooklyn, I think the Bronx, and I think Queens was flooded.
Well, it's nice to know a modern city, the largest city in the United States, they keep their infrastructure working properly.
Yeah.
You know, when we get flooding, we don't stop Just like when
I
they
know.
get snow, they don't stop. It's all the same,
father-
folks.
Chuck, my father just said not flooded enough. The migrants are still here. Oh shit. I mean, he's not wrong. The migrants are still here, but Staten Island was not flooded from the streets that I've seen.
Kind of like this one. Drunk woman chews out German tourists on New York City bound train before telling them get the fuck out of the U.S.
Yeah.
Yelling at
Right
you.
idea, wrong
group.
people.
Yeah.
Right.
Those people are bringing money in.
Not
Oh.
even Rivers, father.
They used. Yeah, we're used to crossing rivers. That's why you see those jacked up trucks. They're not.
Oh,
They're.
yeah.
It's not about. It's not only about making up for penis size. It's also so they can get to their house when it floods.
What is this? Like the time we was talking about Dragon Balls and Stubbies?
Yeah. Dave, you guys used raspberries to run your point of sale systems? Can't get out of a building, just pull a fire alarm.
Wait, which Dave you talking to? My father?
Yeah.
God, I
Yes,
hate to
sir.
think somebody that stupid is making laws for my country.
Yeah. And don't forget, he was a principal at a junior high.
Yeah, you know he's lying, but the fact that he's portraying himself to be that stupid. Really?
He just got the short straw that day.
Yeah.
Got an extra Scooby snack. Yeah.
Right. But yeah, Chuck, he did say yes, he did for the point of sales.
Yeah. It's just a little simple computer.
Right.
And, a watch these days, almost any watch you can find is more powerful than the mainframes we had in the 70s.
I mean, even if you had one of those build your own computers and you build it, even if you have just a regular one that you purchase from wherever, or even just a simple Apple computer, I think they should have had what you just asked my father about the point of sale stuff. He said it was about the size of a cigarette pack.
Yeah.
Rico,
thinking-
you're going to have to catch up with this. I told you this is ancient Rome. We'll be having a conversation about this after class.
It's gonna be Rome 101 with JT Von Beast.
Oh, that's a good idea. See, those things are they're limited, but they still can do so much shit within those limitations.
And I like Dylan, very limited, but he can do some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Shut your mouth. Don't bring me into this.
Hey, he was giving you a compliment. How dare you?
Well, thank you for the
Apologize,
compliment, but I can still do more.
But
Yeah.
you don't.
I could.
I don't forget, I talked to your dad. I know.
Oh, that's true. You do.
Engine management.
Rico, are we talking about the size of a Tic Tac?
Huh? It's so small on my phone, looked like a baseball cap game. What? It's so small on my phone, looked like a base. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I don't.
What am I looking for? Yeah, Tom's Hardware, Vinny. You'll see a review on the Raspberry 5. Tom's Hardware.
Oh, JT, he's talking about your background. It's so small.
Oh,
We'll get a bigger monitor then, damn it.
I think he's looking at his phone. Yeah.
Yeah. Hippie, you are the joke.
Hey, Jim, you feel like
Hey.
telling us a joke?
I might. Well, let's see. Guy takes his toddler to the restaurant. They're sitting there waiting for their food, and the kid's getting a little restless. So the guy gives him 3 nickels to play with. Well, before long, the kid starts turning blue, and the guy looks down, and there's a nickel missing. So he starts to panic, and he starts screaming, "Help, help, anybody in here, a doctor? My kid's choking." And this woman comes walking up, looks at the kid, reaches down, grabs him by the balls, squeezes, out pops the nickel. The guy, he just dumbfounded. He goes, "Well, thank you, doctor." He says, "I didn't know that procedure." She goes, "I'm not a doctor. I work for the IRS."
Damn.
That's funny. Oh my goodness. Well, everybody.